Hey there guys, you're watching Game Logic, the show where we tell our parents we're masturbating just so they don't think we're nerds. On today's show, I'll be answering a question I get asked all too often. What is an Easter egg and what are they for? The specific comment that spurred the creation of this video follows.
Just one question, if you could answer it. What are Easter eggs good for? I am now assuming just for achievements, badass ranks, and also this.
Despite not understanding what Hugo is on about half of the question, I can understand some people's confusion on the matter of Easter eggs. So I'm here today to remove the metaphorical wool from over your eyes and answer once and for all, what's the point? Let me first introduce you to Maxwell. Maxwell is from The Everyman's Guide to Life, and is totally not a rip-off from Zero Punctuation. He'll be helping me out on Game Logic to keep you lot entertained while I talk. Let's start by keeping it simple. An Easter egg is an inside joke, hidden message or other feature inside a form of media. It's important to keep in mind that games aren't the only place Easter eggs are found. Hundreds of movies have hidden messages and references hidden in scenes. Take a look at some of the hidden Mickeys in some of your favourite Disney movies, or the A113 in numerous Pixar movies. Since this is Game Logic, we won't be focusing on films and other media in this video, and instead we'll be looking solely at Easter eggs in gaming. Easter eggs in gaming are far from a new invention. The term Easter egg originated back in 1979. 1979 was the year that Atari released Adventure. Prime candidate for the world's most imaginative name right there. The game featured the first video game Easter egg to be discovered by its players. The name of its programmer, Warren Robinett. When Atari were alerted to the secret message hidden within the game, personnel coined the phrase Easter egg after comparing it to the process of an Easter egg hunt, the chocolate version that is. However, although this was the first Easter egg to be found by players, it was not the first. In 2004, an earlier Easter egg was found in Video Whizball, a 1978 game from the Fairchild Channel F system. The Easter egg simply displayed the programmer Bradley Reed Self's surname. So now that we have the history of Easter eggs out of the way, we can begin to assess what they are actually for. Now, we have a problem straight off the bat. There is not one type of Easter egg. For example, as previously mentioned, names of developers or even pictures turn up within games. This could simply be put down to the programmers seeking a little more attention for their work, or simply wanting to give the player a bit of a laugh. Whereas on the opposite end of the scale, we can take a look at the Snake Easter egg in Sanctum 2, which literally allowed you to play Snake in the game. So it seems that the purpose of an Easter egg varies depending on what it is. To try and find a more definitive answer, let's for now focus on Easter eggs that take the form of exophoric references. Or to those of you who haven't studied English, the Easter eggs that reference other games, memes, movies, or just about anything else. These Easter eggs are generally pretty simple and don't affect gameplay in any way. A couple examples are the Plants vs Zombies Easter egg in State of Decay, and the Slenderman Easter egg in Watch Dogs. Each Easter egg is referencing another form of media, and each have no real impact on how the game is played. Now this is where I believe the confusion lies. This type of Easter egg has no real value in relation to the game. Since it has no impact on how you would play the game, it would make no difference if it simply wasn't there. Now I entirely understand this argument and it's a very tricky one to contest. However, I believe the answer is more simple than people realise. There is no point to these Easter eggs. There doesn't need to be a point, to be honest. They are simply there to be nods to other media and are essentially the developers saying, hey, I like that game, let's put a bit of it in ours. It's as simple as that. But to some people, Easter eggs are also fun. Driven by the thrill of the hunt, these people enjoy it much in the same way you would enjoy hunting for chocolate eggs in your garden. But rather than getting a chocolatey treat for finding them, they simply get the self-satisfaction of a job well done. Now on the flip reverse side, some Easter eggs actually do affect the gameplay. Take the Men in Black Easter egg in Saints Row 4, for example, which gave you one of the most powerful weapons in the game. There is no reason for this to be a reference to Men in Black, but the pure fact that it is makes it far cooler than any other random weapon that you could have found in the game. So the simple answer to the question, why Easter eggs for, is nothing. They're just sort of there, much in the same way a man has nipples. They're essentially useless, but it would be weird if they weren't there. They've become a tradition in gaming, and a tradition that many people are fond of.